Yeah, so I'm James Strachan. I am the editor of the Analytical Scientist at Texere Publishing. Yeah, so I studied biomedical sciences at uni, and then I did a science communication masters at Sheffield. So I started off as an associate editor, sort of working on a few different magazines. Then moved to the Medicine Maker, where I was at for probably about 4 or 5 years. Slowly taking on more responsibilities, getting involved in filming projects, newsletters, the Cell and Gene Curator, which I sort of started up. And yeah, now making the move to editor. I think there's kind of there's a baseline of skills that you need in terms of, you need to be able to write, obviously you need to be able to proofread, you need to be able to conduct interviews. But I think you kind of have to be curious as well. And you have to take the time to sort of not just get bogged down in sort of the day-to-day, and take a bit of time to think about planning issues and really sort of going after them, going all in basically. I think definitely starting up the Cell and Gene Curator newsletter. I think that was the first newsletter, curator style newsletter that Texere published, and I kind of headed up that project. So I was able to get involved in some of the planning, really thinking about how we were going to do it. And it's sort of given me a chance to really embed myself in that one area where you feel part of a sort of a scientific community, and you're part of the voice of it in one specific niche. So that's been really good. With cell and gene therapy, because it's such a fast-moving area, there's always a new piece of research that's come out, or there's a new business deal, collaboration. There's so much every single week that it's pretty much impossible to keep up with that. So I think a lot of people do find value in just having that newsletter that just takes it all together, curates it for you, and then just gives you it in a kind of 5-minute read. I think for me, one of the main things that I've sort of tried to think about is being open to new opportunities. So I've had the chance to start fairly early on kind of video projects. So we'd go away and interview someone on film, and that's been really good. And just saying yes to those sorts of things, getting involved in roundtable discussions, speaking at events. I've spoken at a few events as well as a kind of speaker. It can be quite scary if you've never done that before, but if you just sort of go into it, you do get used to it, and that's been a really big benefit for me.